Hello out there, comic book lovers. It is Friday. So you know what that means. I'm doing my Friday night reviews. I am going to take three comics from the previous Wednesday, so the three what I thought were the best, and do a review of them. And then I'm going to take the one that I liked the least. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but it's the one that I liked the least. And check it out. Happy Friday, people, and let's go to the one that I like the most this week, which is Future State, Dark Detective #1 by Tamaki. I'm not sure if that's right, because I think it's Tomasi who's been doing this for a while. Rosenberg, Mora, and Domenico, Belair, and Fabella. Alright, this is continuing with the Future State series. This is the first one in here. So it starts out with an establishing shot. It says Gotham. Gotham is a funeral no one's attending. And this actually shows that Bruce Wayne is still alive. And people are after him. He gets injured in the past, and then has to. This is Bruce Wayne is a dead man, and he has to go and use the last of his fortune to pay some back alley surgeon to stitch him up. This is going, back and forth in time. So you have him sitting in a little diner, I guess after he's been fixed up. And we find out that Batman's supposed to be dead. That Bruce Wayne is now officially dead, even though we can see that he's not. And you see how he gets injured, he fights off all these bad guys, and he's back as Batman. And he's being chased by the magistrate. So, this is weird because it looks like they're setting up to have two different Batman going on here, because you have the Bruce Wayne Batman, which is in this one, even though they're both supposed to be dead, and then you have the Bruce Wayne, the new Batman in the new Batman, who we do not know who it is. So I actually kind of liked this story. It's setting up an interesting situation. And the second story in this is just as good as the first. It deals with one of my favorite secondary characters, Cole Cash, or the Grifter. He's in a bar playing a game of poker, and the bad guy, one of the thugs, accuses him of cheating. And they get into a big fight. And he's like, "Look, dude, don't be stupid. The magistrate's going to come down here and going to screw things up." And he sort of does this running commentary of what's going on. as he's discussing stuff with these guys, or discussing things with the bad guys, and winds up, trying to be questioned by the police. And he says, "Oh, none of the police would show up without a tank or some backups in this area of town." And of course, he finds out they do. They did show up. Gist of the story is he gets put in the back of a car where he runs into Luke Fox, Lucius's son. And he's just like, "Dude, I need to get out of the city." The signal, he hasn't been active in a long time, but they know who we are. "I need to escape. I need to get out of the city, and I want to pay you to do it. There's, millions of dollars that I can give you to get me out of this city. I need out now." And so he reluctantly agrees and says, "I need to go see these people to get help." And he goes sideways in typical Grifter fashion. And the interplay between these two is just really funny. Because, you can tell Grifter is just playing it by ear. And things are not going well. And Luke keeps going, "Is it bad yet?" Because he's saying, he had said earlier, this could get bad. And Grifter's like, "Not yet, not yet, not yet." And finally, Luke asks him again, "Is it bad now?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think we're getting there." And they go to a safe house. And that's where the story ends, with a big reveal of who is either going to help them or not. Do not want to bring up the reveal who that person is, but I'm telling you, that was a great story. And the person that they brought in here is gonna make things either better or a lot worse. I have to say, I've been surprised by the Future State books. The new Batman one, I really, really, really liked. I didn't like the other two stories in there, the Outsiders one and the Knights of Arkham one. I didn't like, but the two stories in this one were really good. I recommend getting these ones, getting the detective one. The art in here is the same style it has been for everything before. The stories are kind of, the first one is, there's humor to it, but it's also exciting. I mean, like here, right here, there's some really good art. But the one with the Grifter, it is just, there's a lot of action. It's fun action, but it's also funnier than hell. So I'm going to recommend this book. Give it a shot. So I'm going to give it a 4.25 out of 5. And let me know in the comments below whether you got it, whether you liked it or not. And like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.